Hello and welcome to Season 5, Episode 6 of the Fallout Feed. We're the show that compares and contrasts. Okay,
You've almost got it.
crashed and burned right out the gate. All right, everybody. We play the same quest with random characters with drastically different attributes. That's what we do here. And thank God we have fun doing it. Hey everybody, this is Ray, and we are on an extremely light, very rookie crew tonight. All of our stalwarts have crashed and burned. We have no Andrew, we have no Pat, but thank God Sarah's here.
We've got the Ray and Sarah show.
Woohoo!
So we're taking over. All right.
All right. Well, hope everybody's doing great tonight. So we are chasing down the luck bobblehead, the barter bobblehead, and the small guns.
Yes.
So how are you doing tonight, this afternoon, Sarah?
I'm doing great. I guess it's evening for you, but it's
just on the cusp.
Yeah, it's early afternoon for me. It's been a great weekend. Have you played any gaming this week? Any Fallout?
I have. I had to get caught up, so I had a little brief outage there. We had an update earlier in the week that killed my script extender, so I had to wait until the new version of script extender came out so that I could finish things off. But got it all done up and we're good to go.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're able to get in. I have, just been getting caught up. And I actually have been, I told myself that I wasn't going to do this, but I've still been working on my settlements. So I've just been going around in wealth collecting settlements in between collecting bobbleheads. So I have not grabbed local leader yet, but I think I'm actually going to do it. Even though I said I wasn't, because I just can't help it. Apparently, it's just part of who I am.
Yeah.
So
they do come in handy, I suppose. I have to admit, I did pick up a settlement, the Egret tours.
Oh, really?
I picked, yeah.
Okay.
So went in and told the woman if she didn't shut up, I was going to shoot her, and so she said, "Okay, fine, do what you want." I'm a Sith.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you want to remind us a little bit about your character?
So my character is a ghoul. She hooked up with Hancock for a little while and got him to his max affinity, and then sent him to sent him to Abernathy Farm, which is my required settlement.
Oh, that's right. Okay. And is she still wearing her dress?
She does break that out whenever she needs to crank up the charisma.
The charisma.
So she can get up to about a 15. Yeah, I've been remiss lately. She has been a little camera shy since she's been on her own.
And she's up to a 15 in what?
Charisma. With all the clothes and everything.
Okay, tell me how exactly you're calculating that, because I know we were talking about it a little bit.
So she's naturally a 7.
Okay.
And then she gets 3 for Agatha's dress. She gets 1 for the fashionable glasses. She gets 1 for the trilby hat. And then she also has a couple of armor pieces that have charisma boost on them too.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they have the sharp legendary on them, which makes them +1 charisma, and I think +1 agility or intelligence.
Okay.
So definitely having a good time. She's she doesn't have any any followers. She's on her own. She doesn't need anybody helping her out. Especially this week because they were pretty simple bobbleheads to get. There's the easy way and the hard way for each one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, so. I did. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I did the easy way on all of them, but I definitely did the easy way on one of them.
So how's your character doing?
My character is doing well. So I have a character named Dominic, and I am only up to a level 25. And my character is kind of the opposite of yours. I'm actually keeping his charisma on the lower end on purpose. So that's where I'm trying to decide with the local leader, because I have to be a certain, I'm not sure what level I have to be to pick up local leader. But the perks I have are Big League, Sniper, Chem Resistant, Lady Killer, Gun Nut, Mr. Sandman, and Mysterious Stranger. And I am enjoying the Chem Resist is awesome because I've never picked up that perk before, and I really should because I use chems a lot. So I am finally to the point where I get no addictions, which is awesome. And Big League, so I've never played a melee character, and I've been staying true to that. And I'm really enjoying it. And I have been using power armor, which I've never done before either. But Big Leagues, dude, if you max that out, you are just
fierce.
popping people's heads left and right.
Yep.
And I have a Chinese serrated sword, and I think it's like an 88 or something like that. And with the Big Leagues combined, it's plenty. I mean, I'm killing raiders with one hit, which is awesome. And I'm on hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you get a little bit further up, you're going to probably want to go over to Far Harbor.
Yes. Yep.
And play nice with the children of Adam for a little bit until you pick up Adam's Judgment.
Ooh, okay, tell me about Adam's Judgment.
So Adam's Judgment is a sledgehammer that has the jetpack on it. But, in Children of Adam form, they've strapped 4 fusion cords that have been opened up so that they're leaking radiation.
Of course.
And so when you smack somebody, it not only does it do the damage from the rocket sledge, but also you do some radiation damage to them too.
That is awesome, actually. I think we were talking about that last week, maybe, because we were asking whether the radiation leaks to yourself.
Yeah, no, it does not. No.
Okay, and do you have to ever replace the fusion cores?
No.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go pick that up.
Yeah. And then there's also Cito's Shiny Bat.
And
that's in Nuka World.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Animal Kingdom, you do his quest and he'll give you the bat.
I have not explored any of the DLCs yet.
Yeah. Well, you still have plenty of the regular game to play.
Exactly. It's kind of like I'm saving those for
there you go.
For after, because I still feel like there's so much in this game that I have not even scratched the surface on. I mean, it's kind of crazy if you think about it. I've been playing for a little over a year now, and I'm still completely I still have just so much to complete, so.
Yeah, well, that's, that's even the same way with me. I haven't checked my hours lately, but it's got to be pretty close to 2,000 hours. And, I still find stuff that, that I hadn't done for places I haven't been.
That's amazing. That's amazing. It's part of the reason I love the game.
Yep.
I love that it's always different.
So which order did you collect these bobbleheads in?
I went to Gunner's Plaza first.
Get the hard one out of the way.
I did. I hate Gunners. because this is the first time I've ever been to Gunner's Plaza.
Ah.
So when I showed up, they were already mid-fight with the BOS, Brotherhood of Steel.
Mm.
Is that something that usually happens, or did I just get lucky?
It Yeah, probably just got lucky.
Okay.
Although, it's a pretty heavily trafficked area, so it's not uncommon to have them fighting with somebody. For me, it was the mechanists' robots.
Oh, wow.
So they were cruising through just as I got there, and so they were shooting it out.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just kind of watched. They were attacking him with the vertibird, and I kind of just let them take out as many people in the actual outside plaza as possible. And then I spent entirely too long trying to jump on top of a truck that's like broken down out in front because I was hoping to jump up on the truck and just snipe people from afar, and that didn't work. So then I just grabbed my sword, and I am supposed to have, okay, so I am supposed to have Hancock with me. And somewhere along the line, Hancock just disappeared. I don't know where he went.
Hmm.
Have you ever had that happen before?
No, that happens to people that take followers.
Oh, shoot. That's right. Okay. Well, someone out there in the Fallout sphere,
So
tell me.
I think that I believe that they'll return to their original pickup point
Okay.
if you haven't previously assigned them to a settlement.
Okay. I haven't. So I haven't gone back to Good Neighbor to see if he's there. I'm assuming he is. I know in Skyrim your followers can die, but not in Fallout, correct?
Yeah, because
Okay. He's essential.
they're all, yeah, essential.
Okay. Okay. So I just need to go back to Good Neighbor to find him. But in the meantime, I went back and picked up Strong, who I really love as a follower. I just I just really like him, and he's big, and he takes things out, and he says funny things, and so I just ran in with my sword and killed everybody in the plaza.
So did the Brotherhood take out the guy on top of the roof with the fat man?
I took him out. I actually didn't know he had a fat man because I took him out first from afar with
Uh-huh.
my sniper.
There you go.
Yeah, so I actually didn't realize he was wielding that. But he was the first one that I took out, and then I let them kill everyone else. I think there was a legendary gunner
Yeah, yeah. There's a
outside
legendary down on the lower level.
on the bottom. Yeah. Uh, him, but it was pretty straightforward. Um, I went in on the first level. Where did you go in? Did you go in first level?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Because I know,
there's two ways you can go. You can either go up on the roof and go down to the basement
mhm.
and take out the guy there and get the key to the studio, or you can go all the way through the building to the upper levels and take out the guy up on top there.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I started on the first level and ended up getting the key from the guy on the, I guess it would be the second level. Um,
Yeah, I think his name is Cruz,
yes,
and the other
Cruz.
guy is Reyes.
Yes. Yes, and that was actually kind of an epic battle for me because my power armor had pretty much broken down at that point.
Mm.
And there's a point where, because you're kind of shooting at him across a like a courtyard. It's not really a courtyard because you're inside. What would you call that?
Rotunda,
I don't know. A what? A rotunda.
maybe.
Yeah.
Big open hole in the floor.
Yeah. Um, and so there are gunners that come at you through this hallway, and I laid down some um grenades or mines
Mhm.
so that when they came after me, they would blow up, right?
And
Well, Strong wasn't very smart and he was standing in the hallway. And so he went down with them and I didn't have a stim pack for him. But I had already engaged crews from across the rotunda. So we just had a little gunfight from across the rotunda. He was like on the other side, and then I was trying to take him out with my sniper um, from the back of the hallway because he kept trying to shoot me. So it was okay. I lived. It's good. But he was kind of tough.
yeah, well, and with for me, he had a plasma rifle too, so
Yes.
he
Yeah.
was laying down the green goo.
Yeah. Yep.
So now you can, if you have high enough lockpick skills, if you can pick master locks, you can skip both of those battles. And once you clear out the main room uh, on the ground floor, you can go right to the studio, pick that lock, and take those guys out and get the bobblehead.
Oh, interesting. Is that what you did? Do you have high enough lockpicking?
No, I have no lockpick.
Okay. So did you got the key from Cruz?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I was
And
done, I
then-
went up and went down to the basement and took out all those guys down there too.
Yeah. Yeah, I went down to the basement as well because
They're
didn't know.
gunners.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do hate gunners.
Mhm.
So I'll take them out as many as I can.
Yeah.
So that was good. Did anything crazy happen when you went into the recording studio?
No, I tend to pick that. I open that door, throw a grenade in, and then run on the other side of the sandbags that are there,
Okay.
and then pop out from the corner of the cover there and shoot them.
Awesome. The turrets were my problem. So
Mm.
I just ran up and took the turrets out first. Popped some chems.
There you go.
Took everybody else out.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of really good guns going right now. I've got my my 50 cal sniper rifle that's kitted out with a powerful receiver, so it'll take out most turrets with just one shot.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh, I don't have a lot of bullets for it, but used judiciously, it worked out pretty well. And then the other thing I've got is I recently picked up a legendary radium rifle, and so it's a kneecapper.
Okay.
Which is particularly handy in this place because the gunners are pretty mobile and
Yes.
like to move around a lot. But you shoot them with the kneecapper, and suddenly they just kind of stand still.
That's really nice.
So that's pretty handy.
That is handy. And then your 50 cal sniper, is that something that you modded out yourself or did you pick that up somewhere?
No, it was originally I got it. It's Reba 2. So I got it from the crazy guy in Salem
Okay.
that fights the Mirelurks.
Okay.
So when you help him out, if you're a high enough level, it'll be a 50 cal. If you're a lower level, it's a 308.
Okay. Interesting. That's nice.
So yeah. So and then you just with gun nut, I've upped the receivers and everything.
Powerful receiver.
Yeah.
My question is, so you were saying before that you could take a mod off of one gun and place it on another. Is that correct?
Yes.
How exactly do you do that? Do you have to have a certain level of gun nut?
No, you can take any if you don't have any gun nut at all.
Oh, okay.
Because what you do is, so if say you had a rifle that had a powerful receiver, a
Right.
hunting rifle, you could take it to a workbench without gun nut, open it up, and put a standard receiver on it, which doesn't take any skill, It just takes, a few components.
Oh.
Now, if you go look in your mods inventory, you'll see a powerful receiver for a hunting rifle.
Okay, that makes sense because I was trying to look at that the other day and it just gave me the option to scrap. So now I understand.
Yeah. So then you just do the opposite thing to the gun that you want to add it to. Like if you got a legendary gun, but it only has a standard receiver,
Right.
then you go in and you go to that gun. And when you go to the receivers, you'll see everything that requires gun nut will be grayed out, but you'll get to that powerful receiver and it'll be lit up, and you'll down below it'll say attach mod, and so you can attach that mod to that gun.
And you can, I guess it depends on what kind of gun you're trying to attach the mod to, correct? Or
Well, yeah, they're specifically, you couldn't attach a powerful receiver from a hunting rifle to a combat rifle.
Okay.
Or to a shotgun. It's specific to the type of gun.
Makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna try that this week and let you know how it goes because I've got all these.
Yeah,
guns.
most of the time I don't put any points whatsoever into gun nut, just because I get enough good guns off of the bodies that seem to appear around me for no apparent reason. And so I have a steady supply of good stuff.
Steady supply of bodies equals a steady supply of mods.
There you go.
Who knew? Who knew? Okay.
So where'd you go next?
So the next place I went was to go get the luck bobblehead on, I just blinked on the name of the island, Spectacle Island.
Yep.
Yes?
Yep.
And I cheated just a little bit. So I've never been to the island before because I'm still such a noob.
Mhm.
Went to the island. I fought one Mirelurk. What is it called?
The Mirelurk King, the ones that walk on 2 legs.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there's one of those that roam back and forth along that beach.
Yes. And it killed me, I don't know, a bunch of
He's
times.
got that stupid sonic thing.
Yes. Every time it hit me with that, I was just done.
Yeah.
So I discovered the island. I went back, got in my power armor, fast traveled back to the island, still died. And so I was just like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go get the bobblehead and peace out.
See now, so the easy way to do that is, so you go to Warwick Homestead.
Right.
And you swim across, but you go right to the boat on the far right side of the island.
Yeah.
And that way you avoid that Mirelurk King.
Mm-hmm.
You walk right up onto the boat, walk through, climb up the stairs into the upper section, take the bobblehead, empty out the crate, and then fast travel back to Warwick Homestead.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do it, I feel like that's the way to do it.
90% of the time, that's how I did it. Of course, this time I came back downstairs. I flipped the breaker to put power to the workshop.
Okay.
And then ran as fast as I could up to the top and flipped the switch so that the sonic emitter would chase off all the Mirelurks.
Oh.
And so if you just run and don't look back, you just run as fast as you can, sprint up there, get inside, even if somebody's hitting you or spitting on you,
just
run inside, flip the switch, they all run.
So all of them?
All of them.
Interesting.
I think occasionally the ones that are on the container ship on the other far end of the island
Yeah.
will still be there, but they're just regular Mirelurks.
They're just regular, right? Because there's a queen on this thing, right?
Yeah, as soon as you flip the switch, the queen comes up out of the water.
Oh, okay.
And that's the epic battle.
Okay.
You know, if you go that way. But I didn't want to mess around with it this time. I just ran up there and chased everything off and then fast traveled back to Warwick.
Is there anything legendary on the island worth getting?
Well, it's been a long time since I flew to that island. There's definitely some good stuff on that container ship.
Okay. That's good to know.
But I don't remember what it is. But that's the place you want to loot, is that container ship.
If I ever go back, we'll see. I'll head for the container ship because I have a big problem with Mirelurks.
You got to throw the switch on the emitter so that it chases. Sure. Yeah, that cuts way back on the number of Mirelurks that are there.
Yeah, for sure. Mirelurks are definitely the one thing that just like kill me. Even the regular ones come at me and get me. I don't know why I have such a problem with it. Like Mirelurks and Assaultrons. I have no, especially.
Yes, so you really got to. So what I do when I fight them is I run backwards, so that I'm still facing them.
Okay.
Because as long as you're shooting them in the face, you're doing damage.
Right.
If you're not shooting them in the face, you're not doing any damage. So I just run backwards and just pop until they die.
That's what I need to be doing.
Now the ones that spit stuff at you, that's a little trickier, but for the regular ones, that's the ticket. And you can, with a good melee weapon, you can take a Mirelurk out in one swing.
Okay, I think I need to get. Well, I'm just gonna go get the sledge from the Children of Adam, and then I'm just gonna kill every single Mirelurk I come across from here until eternity.
Well, and if you don't want to go to Far Harbor, you can always pick up a rocket sledge at Good Neighbor.
Yeah. And remind me again where I get a Ripper from.
Okay, so the Harvester, which is the Ripper, that you really want, that's the one with the crippling effect. That is in Far Harbor. Okay. And that's at the lumber mill.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
A lot of ghouls to clear out to get to that, but then once you do, that thing's a beast.
Okay. I'm gonna go get that with this character for sure because it sounds amazing.
Yeah. Well, while you're there, you may as well go get the sledge too. So.
I mean, I'm there already.
Yeah, you'll kill a few wolves and a heretic, but
might as well.
Yeah.
Kill some Children of Adam. No. I did something kind of dumb during my travels. So I was in the South and I was just, I think I was on my way to Gunner's Plaza and it's dark and off in the distance I see this glow, just this like huge massive glow, off in the distance. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go figure out what that is. So I spent, I don't know how long, chasing after this glow, only to find out it leads me to the glowing sea, to the Children of Adam.
Yeah, and that was the glow of the glowing sea.
I was really hoping it was going to be something awesome. And, I'm headed into the glowing sea, and I know what's out there because I've been out there before. But I'm just like, maybe it's something super cool I've never seen before. It's the glowing sea. It's mysterious. No. I just ran into a bunch of Children of Adam, and I was pissed. But I learned. So everyone learned from my mistake. Don't go out there.
Yeah. Don't follow the light.
Don't follow the light. You're just going to end up fighting a bunch of death claws and a million rad scorpions to be disappointed. But I learned something new. So did anything else exciting happen on the island for you?
No, it was just a quick in and out.
Is there?
I usually get that bobblehead pretty early in my play.
Okay.
That's one of the ones that I always go get. um, and so
It's an easy one.
this is the latest I've ever gotten it before.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
early?
Oh yeah.
Go and get it. What level are you again?
So I just hit 30.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I would think that one and the Atom Cats.
I don't typically pick that up because I've only done one unarmed character,
Oh, okay.
um, and so otherwise it's really not necessary.
Just kind of
And
ignore it.
unless you're just a compulsive collector.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the last one was the barter bobblehead, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. And I had never gone into Long Neck Lukowski factory before, so this was fun for me.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. That guy is a nut.
He is a super nut. Yeah. And I enjoyed it. It had a good, nice little wrap upable, I guess, story
Yeah.
to it. And I was surprised because I'd never gone through it before. Um, so I enjoyed it. It was a lot of ghouls.
It is a lot
A
of
lot of
ghouls.
ghouls. A lot of ghouls. And you're fighting them kind of halfway in and out of the water.
Yeah.
Is there a particular way that you like to take on ghouls?
So this is another one that I usually pick up,
Okay.
but I don't go. I just walk in. I let him argue with the trader, and I walk up and pick the lock on his door, and go in and get the bobblehead, and I'll usually take his shotgun too.
That's it.
That's it, and then you just walk out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the robots don't care.
Yeah, they don't
He
they don't
doesn't
robots
care.
don't. He doesn't care.
No, as long as you don't go down in the basement, he's all. He's like,
It's
yeah,
fine.
take whatever you want.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if there's an easy way to do anything, you ask Ray about it. Can you kill Long Neck Lukowski if he's just standing there arguing?
Uh,
Can you walk in?
well, you have to wait until he finishes his conversation with what's her name first, I think.
Okay, with the trader.
Yeah,
And then you could potentially just
yeah, because he's definitely killable.
okay. Let's take him out right there. Lockpick his office.
Yeah.
Call it good.
Yep.
Okay. Good to know for the future.
But it is fun to go through there and kind of weave your way through and take out those ghouls. But yeah, there was a glowing one, and then a festering glowing one, and
There is.
a putrid something.
Uh-huh. There's a couple withered.
Yeah.
I did take the long way, the long meandering way through the basement.
Well, that's the only way you can really get all of them.
Yeah, I definitely.
And if you're going to kill one, you may as well kill them all.
You may as well just kill them all. I honestly was expecting mole rats because that's what he told me.
Yeah.
So when I saw a ghoul pop out, I was like, oh, that's weird.
Now we know why people are getting sick.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's. And I didn't even put the whole story together until I got to the very end, and there's a glowing ghoul laying on a table, like half chopped up, and then there's like ghouls in the freaking like boxes around you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, makes sense. This guy's kind of a jerk. So he's gonna have to die.
Gotta keep up with demand.
Yeah. He's gonna have to die. So he was pretty easy to take out.
Yeah.
Strong took out the robots for me. And then yeah, you unlock his what is that? Like it's a little office area to get the shotgun, right?
Yeah, the cage.
Little cage. Yeah, but all in all, I thought it was a really fun little quest. I enjoyed it. ghouls were easy for me as a melee character.
Yeah.
Normally, I just take them out with a rifle and I just VATS them.
Mhm.
But they're kind of hard to shoot from the hip, I've found, because they're just up in your grill like
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah. I usually use a shotgun.
That makes sense. Yeah. So that was a good little run. It was fun. So you went and got them all the easy way. No, you didn't. You didn't pick the lock on the.
No, this time I went through and did them all the long way.
Okay.
Well, the luck bobblehead was the kind of long way
Yeah.
because I didn't actually fight the Mirelurks, but I did get rid of them.
Long-ish way.
Mhm.
Well, I mean that's the point.
Yeah.
Get rid of them. It's good. And what are the next set of bobbleheads after our feedback episode? Agility, science, and explosives. Cool.
Yeah. So those are a little bit tougher. So we're gonna go back and visit the gunners again.
Great.
Yep. And then the Norwegian ghoul sailors.
Oh, I love that one. That's the it's the ship, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
the North Star.
The North Star. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Get that little agility bobblehead. I love that they put it out at the end of the ship.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to that,
No.
or you'll just walk on past it, I feel like.
Yep.
I could not figure out what kind of language they were speaking, but that's a good one.
And then we'll go through the Saugus Ironworks.
That's right.
That's a rough battle.
That is a good battle.
So should be cool. So Victor will be doing the Twitch stream on the explosives bobblehead, and
Awesome.
Craig will be doing science, and I will be doing the agility. And the twist I'm putting on this one is that I'm doing it at level 1.
You're doing it where?
At level 1.
Whoa. Okay. So are you going to start a different character?
I have a save.
Or
so Herbie, when she first came out of the bunker in where was she? I think she was in Sanctuary, in that little fallout shelter underneath the house at the back of the neighborhood.
Huh. Okay, that should be fun.
So I've already practiced, negotiating the ship, and that was pretty straightforward. The hardest part is going to be getting to the ship without finding too many locations.
Oh yeah.
Because
I'll level you up.
I can't level up past level 1.
Oh no. And you can't kill anything.
Nope.
Oh, that will be fun. You're going to do the whole run, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So all the way from Sanctuary on.
That's a long trek too. That's going to be fun. When do you think you're going to do that?
It'll be sometime that week. I'll be on vacation that week, so.
Oh, nice. That's smart.
I'll have to find a time somewhere in there to make it be interesting.
Yeah.
Or really, really boring.
Oh, I think it's going to be super fun. Let me know when you are going to do it so I can help.
Oh yeah, I'll post it in the Facebook group.
And has Andrew uploaded his? Wasn't Andrew supposed to do a Twitch? Did I miss it?
He was supposed to do the small guns.
Yeah. All right. Oh, so probably this week sometime.
Yeah, could be.
Okay. All right. Whenever you guys do Twitches, make sure and let us know when you're going to hop on because I love to watch them.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun.
Well, hopefully Pat will send in some feedback. We miss you, Pat.
Yeah, unfortunately, Pat had technical difficulties and couldn't get on the call, so we definitely missed him.
Yeah.
It was our one chance to have Pat back on.
It's our one chance.
He's been a busy boy.
I know. Hopefully we can have him on soon.
One of these days. I mean, our next two are on Saturdays, so
that's right.
Hopefully he'll be able to make it one of those.
Hopefully he'll be able to make it. Well, Ray, anything else you want to add? Anything?
I don't think so. I think, apologize to everybody for me coughing in your ears, but just trying to fight off a cold. And couldn't leave Sarah all by herself to do the whole podcast.
I know. Oh my gosh. What would I do? just be asking questions into the abyss.
There you go.
And hoping somebody somewhere answers them because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, yep. One woman show.
One woman show. Thank you, Ray, for always being there for me.
Thank you.
Directing me during my Twitch streams. Telling me where to find the good guns.
Anything I can do to help, I always enjoy helping people with the game. It's definitely something I've gotten a lot of enjoyment out of. So hopefully people can enjoy it through my experiences. And appreciate you hopping on, and we'll see you guys in the wasteland.